Rare images that'll make you say, damn, that's rare. Have you ever heard of Motorball? Also known as motorcycle polo, it is a team motorsport similar to association football, with the main differences being that all players, except goalkeepers, are riding motorcycles and the ball is much bigger. These are Victorian-era prosthetic arms. One is a special arm designed for a pianist, and the other one is a more complex and ornate metal hand. A tiger cub sneaks up on its mom. Apparently, the Georgia Aquarium uses RFID cups to track how many refills you have left. These fans got bored while waiting for their show to start and decided to build a gigantic plastic cup stack to pass the time. In South Korea, you can voluntarily experience prison. Prison Inside Me is a unique healing facility located in Hongcheon, South Korea, designed for people to voluntarily experience a prison-like environment and escape the stress of daily life. This incredibly cute doggo took the time to specially hand-deliver an egg to her human. The cutest delivery ever. This woman demonstrates how a catapult works. Catapults were— oh shit! Catapults, as siege weapons, were used to launch projectiles, such as large stones, over walls or at enemy troops, playing a crucial role in breaching fortifications and disrupting enemy positions. They utilized torsion or tension to launch projectiles at high speeds, with the stored energy being released to propel the payload. The piglet squid, scientifically known as Helicocranchia pfefferi, is a small, semi-translucent squid with a distinctive tuft of hair appearance due to its tentacles facing upwards, and it's known for swimming upside down. They are buoyant due to ammonium ions in their body fluid and can be found in a wide range of depths in both the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Who can explain this trippy image? Tell us in the comments. It's actually pretty easy. An octopus escapes to freedom through a small hole on a boat. Octopuses can squeeze into small spaces because they lack bones and have flexible bodies, allowing them to fit through tight gaps. Their beak is the only hard part, and if that fits, the rest of their body can follow. Also, the plural of an octopus is not octopi, but octopuses. What popping a balloon full of mercury looks like in slow motion. Mercury is toxic, and some forms, like methyl mercury, can accumulate in fish and cause health problems. This is a fire rainbow, also known as a circumhorizontal arc. They are rare but spectacular atmospheric phenomena that occur when sunlight refracts through ice crystals in high-altitude cirrus clouds, creating a colorful arc in the sky. This is the best thing I've seen all month. The cuteness in this clip almost knocked me out. Almost. This breathtaking pyritized ammonite, an ammonite fossil that has undergone pyritization, where iron pyrite replaces the ammonite's shell structure cell by cell, from the Jurassic Age. This is Chanel Tapper, the record holder for the world's longest female tongue. Her tongue is 9.75 centimeters, or 3.8 inches long, which is almost twice the length of the average human tongue. Just imagine the things she could do. The insane size of these two stellar sea lions in a video captured by Joshua Phillips while on a boat ride near Olympia, Washington. Stellar sea lions are the largest species of sea lion, reaching up to 11 feet in length and weighing as much as 2,500 pounds. Blue lights are put in public bathrooms to prevent drug addicts from being able to find their veins. From Washington State, USA. Clip of Frank Richards, an American performer, taking a cannonball to his stomach. Don't worry, he wasn't hurt. A beautiful bubble snail cruising the ocean floor. Bubble snails are known for their ability to dance in the water by crawling up almost invisible threads of slime. Someone found a 6-leaf clover in their backyard. The Nærum suburban district of Copenhagen in Denmark is home to one of the most visually appealing allotment gardens in the world, the round gardens, which are actually oval. The way this snake perfectly moves in the mortar lines reminds me of a certain mobile game. If you know, you know. This was the incredibly wholesome reaction of these grandparents when they received a fuzzy surprise after the loss of their dog. I'm not crying, you are. How ancient Sumerian was written on clay tablets. I wonder how left-handed people manage. A group of stingrays like this is called a school or a fever of stingrays. The term fever is thought to come from the way stingrays often move in a coordinated manner, resembling a feverish swarm. A photo of an underwater hotel room. Would you stay here? San Yi Shu is a unique and highly sophisticated form of embroidery that originated from Su Shu, one of the 4 famous embroideries of China. In 1518, a very bizarre plague spread through the town of Strasbourg, called the Dancing Plague of 1518. It left over 400 people dancing in the streets uncontrollably, with up to 15 people dying daily at its peak. This one-sided tug-of-war between a bodybuilder and an average lioness demonstrates the incredible power of these big cats. A lioness's bite force reaches around 650 psi, while the average human's is about 162 psi. They are also considerably larger and heavier than humans, with lionesses weighing between 120 and 180 kilograms. Photo of Italian troops raising a gun, a dog, and a soldier up a mountain in the Italian Alps during World War I. Goats can stand on a power line and not get electrocuted because there's no significant voltage difference between the goat's feet, as they are both in contact with the same wire, meaning no current flows through its body. A herd of deer relaxing among these beautiful cherry blossom trees in Nara, Japan. Until 1956, French children attending school were served wine on their lunch breaks. Each child was allowed up to a half liter a day. This photo of Earth was taken less than 24 hours ago. This dolphin brings a plastic bag to a research scientist. Plastic pollution is a serious global issue, with an estimated 8 million tons entering the oceans annually, equivalent to a garbage truck load every minute. And by 2050, there will likely be more plastic than fish in the sea. Colossal Biosciences claims to have de-extinct the dire wolf, a species extinct for over 12,500 years, by using ancient DNA and gene editing technology to create 3 pups, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi, with traits resembling the extinct Ice Age predator. Meet Romulus and Remus, 2 of the 3 dire pups. Just so you know, the wolves of each of the Stark children in the TV show Game of Thrones were dire wolves. This is fire ice, also known as methane clathrate. Methane clathrate, also known as methane hydrate, is a solid ice-like compound where methane gas is trapped within a water crystal structure, forming a potential energy resource. The mesmerizing movement of this moonwalking snake almost makes me discard my animosity towards them. The chromostereopsis effect is a visual illusion where colors on a flat surface appear to be at different depths, especially red and blue or green and red, due to the way the eye processes different wavelengths of light. This is a mouse deer or chevrotain, the smallest hoofed mammals found in Southeast Asia, Africa, and India, known for their small size, shy, and solitary nature. They walk on the tips of their hooves, giving them a characteristic tiptoe gait. These are boquito glasses, given to tourists to avoid direct eye contact with gorillas at the zoo. I didn't know moray eels love to be petted. Moray eels are considered a keystone species in their ecosystems, playing an important role in maintaining the balance of their prey populations. This rare white buffalo, the birth of a white buffalo calf in the wild, is an extremely rare occurrence, estimated to happen once in every 1 million births, or even less frequently. These new digital scans of the Titanic were revealed by the BBC. The RMS Titanic was about the length of nearly 3 football fields, measuring 882 feet 9 inches. Someone's chicken laid this egg without a shell. Chickens laying eggs without shells can be caused by calcium deficiency, stress, or illness. This landmark is called the Eyes of God, found in Lukovic municipality, Bulgaria. Arnold Schwarzenegger donated $250,000 to build 25 tiny homes intended for homeless vets in West LA. The homes were turned over a few days before Christmas. This is what protective face masks and knee pads for playing basketball looked like in 1927. A video showing the fishermen in Magadan, Russia, rescuing their cars after they drifted away on ice floes. This cute crocodile was born without a tail due to a congenital anomaly, which is just fancy for birth defects or malformations that can cause physical disability, intellectual and developmental disorders, and other health problems. Close-up of a volcano eruption. Volcano eruptions occur when magma, or molten rock, rises from Earth's interior and erupts onto the surface, often through cracks or vents due to pressure buildup in the movement of tectonic plates. The Černý Railway in Slovakia is unique because its tracks run directly through the middle of a football stadium. Strong winds cause this reverse waterfall, making the water flow upwards. The Nanagat waterfall is located in Maharashtra, India. No one told me this is what it looks like to go surfing. This is amazing. This is an incredibly rare sighting of a kiwi. It is New Zealand's rarest taxonomy. There are estimated to be around 68,000 kiwi birds remaining in New Zealand, but populations are declining by about 2% annually in areas where predators are uncontrolled. These termites and ants seem to have formed a truce, with guards from each side standing in line, defending their respective convoys. What knots and wood look like from the inside. This is how braces are installed. Braces installation involves bonding brackets to teeth using adhesives like we see here, and placing a wire through the brackets and securing it with ligatures. After the braces are installed, regular adjustments are made to gradually move the teeth into the desired position. This is the parasitic fungus that inspired the Last of Us franchise, shown here growing from caterpillars. It is also a valuable herbal medicine, costing up to $8,000 per pound. This bubblegum blower blows bubblegum bubbles inside of a bubblegum bubble. How many bubbles did the bubblegum bubble blower blow inside the bubblegum? This stingray devours a fish in front of people to assert dominance, probably. Archaeologists uncovered this hunting kit in Texas that dates back 7,000 years in a cave, including dart tips, a boomerang, and a spear-throwing tool. Prince Hubert's drop versus a hydraulic press. The head of the drop is remarkably strong, able to withstand impacts and pressure that would shatter ordinary glass. However, the entire drop will shatter explosively if even the slightest pressure is applied to the tail. It's formed by dripping molten glass into cold water, a process called quenching, which causes the glass to solidify rapidly. Bees sleep between 5 to 8 hours a day, sometimes in flowers, and like to sleep with other bees to hold each other's feet. These men building skyscrapers with little to no safety precaution in New York City from 1925. OSHA must be foaming at the mouth watching this. Occasionally, lionesses will grow manes as a result of hormonal imbalance. How a CT scan machine looks without its outer casing. It uses X-rays and a computer to create detailed, cross-sectional images of the body, allowing doctors to visualize bones, soft tissues, and organs. The scanner rotates around the patient, taking multiple X-ray images, which are then processed by a computer to form a 3D image. This video shows the process of cleaning out a wishing well. The practice where people toss coins and make wishes originates from ancient European folklore, particularly among Celtic and Germanic peoples, who believed wells held sacred water and were guarded by spirits or deities. This is the world's only cold sand desert. The Katpana Desert, also known as the Cold Desert, is a high-altitude desert located in Skardu, Pakistan, and is considered one of the highest deserts in the world, characterized by cold temperatures and sand dunes that are sometimes covered in snow. This incredible shot of a lifetime, captured from a car window. It's so beautiful. You know what it reminds me of? A Wes Anderson film.